There's 3 orange marmalades, 2 apple jellies, and see, these all seem to...
You found the honey.
Nancy found a honey on this cruise?
Indeed I did.
Where is it? Right there. For the tea. Good morning, everybody. This is breakfast on day 4, I think, or day 5. I'm not sure what it is. But what's our plan today? Who knows what the plan is?
We are going into the town of Hamilton, Bermuda.
Yes.
And we are going to want to take a water taxi because of the adventure of it. And we are going to have time shopping at something called Croissant, where they have jewelry.
Very good. And Rachel and Jim, what else are we going to do today? Internet all day. Internet.
Yes, finding
And
internet for our uncle.
We're going. That's right. Find the internet card for me, and then we're going to a place called the Swizzle Inn, where you swizzle in and you stagger out after you have a rum swizzle. That should be fun. We're going to ride the bus. So we've got a big day of adventures coming. Stick around.
Hoping to see a beach.
Should be fun. Yes. This, YouTubers, is the ferry boat that goes from Dockyards to Hamilton. From the ferry boat, you can see the cruise ships, Grandeur of the Seas and the Norwegian Cruise Line, that are here. They'll both leave approximately Tuesday afternoon. Oh, now if you look at this, you'll see something very interesting. The crew is doing, while we're in port, they're doing some lifeboat drills. Very, very interesting. So they're exercising, looks like all but one of the lifeboats on the port side. Obviously they can't do the starboard side because we're in port, tied up starboard side. This is, well, I don't know the name of the bay. This is the bay between Dockyards and Hamilton. And over in the distance, right past it above that can buoy, you can see the lighthouse. That's the lighthouse Susan and I explored last time we were here. And here we have a series of, here we are, a bunch of dinghies out sailing together, very close together. They must be in a race. Otherwise, why would they be so close to each other? I don't know. This passage between these 2 rocks is called, wait for it, 2 Rocks Passage. And it gets us from this bay into Hamilton Sound. Here's a beautiful sailboat in Hamilton Bay, Hamilton Sound. Again, a nice little collection of dinghies sailing around a party boat. Looks like they're sailing in a circle, doesn't it? Does to me. Well, here we are in Bermuda. We're in Hamilton, Bermuda, and we're walking around doing some shopping, finding souvenirs. Now we're going to the post office to mail the postcards to England, Australia, and other parts of the United States. Well, and other places, including parts of the United States. Yeah. So we asked a woman walking down the street what's a good place to go where the locals would go for lunch, and they suggested the Spot restaurant. It's been in business for over 50 years. And Jim, you're here, Mom's here, and those guys, the others, Dad, Nancy, and Rachel are over there at the next table. And the tables are cozy, aren't they? That's the best word for it. They're going to give you a cozy spot to sit.
Should we give these water glasses to them?
Should we give these water glasses to them? No. Let them get their own water. We're being mean. We're just very thirsty, and we're not sure when we'll get water again. You know. This gentleman is Ted. This Ted, are you the owner, Ted, or the manager? Yeah. Ted's the owner of the Spot. We were recommended to come here because it's a wonderful local place, and I can see that it's full of local color, and I like it.
Very much local, yes.
He's given me some answers about Bermuda that I'm going to have to check later. He said he said there were no people here when the British found the colony.
That's right. When they were shipwrecked.
No native people
in 1609.
There was a shipwreck.
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
This is Roberta and Eunice and Vera, and you're telling me something about your fingernails first. What's this? Oh, it's blue and blue. So you are
St. George's?
The St. George's Cricket Club, and you have blue and blue also.
Blue and
I see
blue,
here's
St.
the
George's,
Cricket Club
yes,
symbol.
that's the team that's going to win.
And that's the team that's going to win. But
Yes.
but you have
I have Somerset,
Somerset.
and we are the reigning
the
champions.
red and blue team, the
We
cricket
have the
team,
cup,
and you have the cup because
we won it
because
last
they won the
year.
game last year, and they won it. How did they win it?
They cheated.
They cheated.
fair and square, thank you.
That's right.
St. George's didn't
Well-
know how to play.
Oh, this is great. All right, so our next adventure is here on the number 7 bus from Hamilton to Dockyards. And that should take us by some of the interesting places along the way, including the lighthouse, the beach, and some of the pretty roads through Somerset, which, as you know, has the better cricket team. They have the champions from last year. There they go, the scooters, and the sign says South Shore Park, Horseshoe Bay, Bermuda National Parks. And we're going to hoof it down to the park, down to the beach. Here we go. This is Horseshoe Bay. I don't think we're going to climb that rock, but if you look across here, there are quite a few umbrellas. When Susan and I were here in May 2 years ago, there were no umbrellas on the beach. It was almost deserted, I'd say. Well, we're here at the pink coral sand beach, and that means it's time to kick my shoes off and pick them up and get my toes in the sand. Because I know I have some fans who really like the toe movies. The barefoot in the sand movies. Not so bad. This feels wonderful. The water's warm and light green. This is one of my favorite places on Horseshoe Bay. It's the foundation of an old home, I think, and the rock formations are just beautiful. You can tell they're sedimentary in nature because there's such an angle to them and so linear. They've been tilted up by the sea or the plate tectonics or something. And the water, just beautiful. Just beautiful. This is going to be a short visit to the beach because my parents are here and they're tired and hot, and so we're going to take them back to the ship soon. But we're taking a little exploration. So, what are your names?
I'm Anna.
Anna and Brandon. They have made sandballs out of the coral sand here at Bermuda's Horseshoe Bay. And how do you do that? What's the secret?
You just get really wet sand, and then you just keep turning it.
Amazing.
And coat it with dry sand.
And it sticks together. Look at that. And then you throw it at your younger sister.
That's it.
Exactly.
That's the last step.
Or younger daughter. All right, thanks. Ready? Oh! And it's time to walk on the beach again. Walk back to where the grandparents are. My parents.
And my son.
Thanks. After you've been on the beach for a while, it's important to wash sand off the feet so you don't grind holes in your feet by having sand in your shoes.
Right.
That's what I think. So I always like to come here and wash my feet off. Hey YouTubers, we made it back to the boat. We can't find Nancy or Rachel, but that's all right. We'll figure that they'll find their way back. No, I'm just kidding. Nancy and Rachel went back to Hamilton by bus to do some shopping, and now we're going to go on the ship and wash up and rest and have dinner because we don't want to miss a meal. Keep watching, YouTubers. There's more fun to come. Day 4. 3, 2, 1 to walk.